Welcome back to Market Day Report. It's raining here in Nashville. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. It's sunny in the markets. We've had a big up day or up few days here in grains and meats. Let's look right at that corn market and see if we can close up on the day. March corn, 453 3/4 unchanged. It's battling it out. I was just back there looking at my laptop. Extremely tight range. Look at that, 452 1/4 to 455. Tight range holiday market here in corn. Soybeans with a little more excitement. Jan options expire here in the next few hours. 982 1/4 down 5 3/4 there on those Jan soybeans. March soybeans 991 1/2 down 5 3/4. 10 handle in the May down 5 1/2. A good looking soybean board. Let's fly over to Chicago here as we look at the wheat. All three classes of wheat. March Board of Trade wheat 542 1/4 up 1 1/4. May 553 up 1. Next, but hard red wheat. Going over to Kansas City, we're moving fast around the country here. March Kansas City wheat 551 1/4 down 1/4. December 596 3/4, battling it out for that 6 handle, but boy, do you have to store it for a while with interest rates higher. Got to figure out that math. March spring wheat heading up to our friends up north, 593 down a penny there in spring wheat. 6 handle right there in the May. Looking at cotton last but not least, and then we'll bring in Joe to the show. March cotton 68.91 up 16. We've traded both sides here in cotton, but look at that range, folks. 70 tick range here in March cotton. Welcome show here, Joe Lardy, CHS. Joe, extended greetings, Christmas greetings here. Happy holidays, and the stage is yours, my friend.
Well, normally on Fridays, we don't get to talk about export sales, but because of the Christmas holiday, we got the numbers today. And when I look at the board and like you ran through the prices, the 3 commodities that are up today are the 3 commodities that exceeded expectations on the weekly export sales. And I think there's 2 things to highlight. Soybeans, not so much. Marketing year low, first time all year we've gone under 1 million tons. But to me, the real highlight is soybean oil. And in the December WASDE, we saw the USDA raise exports from 600 million to 1.1 billion, almost doubling exports. And we've had such good exports in soybean oil that we're already at that number. So I think the USDA is going to have to do something in January. So definitely the news today, the bright spot's going to be soybean oil for sure.
Yeah, and if you could remember, is it January 10th or 11th, that big report where we adjust all those numbers?
Yep.
It's going to come around the corner quick because the way the holidays are falling, I looked, I'm like, hey, that's not that far away. What else are you watching? We have a minute left, Joe. What are you watching here as 2025 ends, sir?
You know, I'm really focused on a lot of the currency markets, especially with our big trading partners. Number one is Brazil. You know, their currency has devaluated so much, and just it's a matter of timing for them, right? So for their farmers, it's a windfall because we trade in dollars, but they get paid in the local currency. So when they're selling a bushel of corn or beans, they're actually making more money because of their currency devaluing so much. And I think that's going to be a real incentive for them to potentially plant more acres when it comes to planting their, when they harvest their beans, they'll do that safrinha or second crop of corn. I think that's going to be a real incentive for them to potentially plant some additional acres, just purely because of the currency move. So definitely keeping my eye on that.
Good. Well, that's all we have time for. And that was a great response. You got me smiling because that's the information people need to know. Joe Lardy from CHS there. All right. We'll be back with Market Day Report. We're going to take a little commercial, then we're going to talk livestock here. I'm here all day. We'll be right back.